What is going on, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to a brand new test hand video. Hope you enjoyed that little intro there. But without further ado, we're going to be doing some test hands with Atlantean Mermail. Just got a totally awesome the other day. And we're going to be testing my build out for this format with totally awesome in it. As you can see, we've got the package. We've got your boy Squallow Bahamut making his appearance with his son-in-law. Just his son, I guess. It's his actual biological father, the Bahamut shark. They may not look the same, but believe me, they're father and son finally together after a long wait. So yeah, without further ado, we'll do some test hand arenos and see what we get. Just a quick FYI, the build that I'm playing is a bit different than the last deck profile. I've been given the undying engine and controller engine a lot of thought, and I actually went to a tournament and played with it. I did god awful with it. It's not probably directly related because I played the undying engine. It could be though, because like I've never done that bad with this deck there. Going I think X3 with it in 4 rounds was just really bad. I'm playing the Kaiju engine now just because I think the Kaiju engine is like one of the best ways you can play this deck. I think playing Kaijus and anything is like one of the best ways you can play it. Just because having access to free removal to pretty much anything and then having this card on top of it is just really strong. A friend of mine who's a longtime Mermail player as well, who was also there, he was playing the Ronin Toadin, Dupe Frog, Swap Frog build, just like the frog build of it, just to try to spam Tree Toad. He hated it, did not do too well with it, did the worst I think he's probably ever done there with a deck. Just because like people like want to play that build, like you're not trying to play Mermail anymore, you're trying to make Tree Toad. Like you're not trying to make Mermail plays with the added ability of Tree Toad, which I don't really agree with the Frog engine, and it's clearly not the greatest. Of course it can make Tree Toad really quick. If you want to make Tree Toad really quick, play Paleozoics, that's my suggestion. But right now I'm sticking with the 1/1 classic Mermail with the instant fusion play. That's how we make our Tree Toad, or we make them with 2 infantries. So that's the only way I'm making them, and I'm fine with that. Let's see. Mori agreed. Interrupted Slumber, Raigeki, Megalo, and Kamungus to start off that hand. That's decent. I guess if we're going first. 6th card would be Twin Twister, so I guess it doesn't make the hand that much better, but it's definitely apt to deal with a first turn board. We got Kamungus, we got Slumber. Definitely a bit of a slower turn, not gonna lie, but we could definitely start off with the Slumber, kind of guarantee an equal advantage. Just wipe the field, give a Gameciel, I take a Radiant, and we go from there. We could even write Geki their Gameciel, and my Gameciel, and swing in for solid 2000, and then a theoretical draw would be this, but we'd probably search the deck and shuffle it, so we wouldn't be drawing that next turn. So let's go ahead and immediately shuffle that hand back up, because that hand was a little slow. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to mention about Undying, the Undying engine, is like, it does get you your Dragoons Engrave. Whether you open it, that or Neptibus. The thing about Undying is it forces you to have to play a normal monster controller, which yes is discard target for Twin Twister, but so is every other card in the deck. And it just adds an inconsistency that you don't want to be there in an already inconsistent deck at some points. And just because you can get that one send to the graveyard, it does not do as much, obvious, as Neptibus does, getting you 2 cards to your hand off just the 1 Dragoons that you send. So I don't know. I'm not that big a fan of the Undying engine. I do have it at the ready just in case I want to play it. So that is an option. So there's our first turn hand. We did max seed. Let's say we max seed for possibly 2 extra draws. Gets a little better. I wish there was a way to search instant fusion so we could make totally awesome. That'd be totally awesome if we could do that. We could moray though, so let's moray. I'd probably get rid of these two. Just so, like, if we draw into any other water, which my luck we won't, and we'll draw into a bunch of, like, spells. Which I've probably cut down a lot on spells. I think I cut some spells for the Kaiju engine. So, hopefully that won't happen. Hope we can draw into a water, an instant fusion, and something else, because that would make this hand busted. So we'll split. Atlantean marksman, gun, and instant fusion. Hey! Oh man. I kind of want to play this hand out now. First I wasn't really feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play it out. We are going to play it out, folks. So first we could start off by giving them a Kaiju. Because, you know, there's always a Kaiju for that. So they have a Kaiju. And we're going to try and get rid of it. It's going to be get rid of the Kaiju. Here we go. So let's summon our Megalo. And we'll discard, of course, these two goons and marksman. And we'll search some cards. Mizuchi's going to be one of them. Deep Sea Diva is going to be another. And where's Deep Sea Diva? And then marksman will pop a card if they have any for us to pop. And we're already making Tree Toad, like you already know. Then we'll summon this. And this will summon us Neptibus. Neptibus will go off, sending another Dragoons. Dragoons adding us Megalo. And Neptibus adding us a infantry. So I see some pretty decent plays here. See some decent plays coming up. We got this, and this in hand. We got a lot of cards. A lot of cards to work with. Megalo attribute to attack twice. We'll go into that. I wish we had a target for gun at this point, to be honest. What we could have done is synchroed for a Leo, left this engrave, and then revived the Megalo out with this gun, but we really don't need to do that. I think it's just a little overkill at that point. So we'll go into, and I don't think we would have room for like an instant fusion play at that point, which would be problematic. Then we'll go into Tree Toad via Bahamut Shock. Just like that. We'll detach. Oh wow, I forgot we're getting a Sea Serpent Surge. Oh yeah, I'm not playing lead anymore. So that's another thing I probably should mention. Ended up cutting lead because I need more room. We'll do that. Synchro for 6. Also got to summon my Tree Toad. Don't want to forget that. That would be bad. So far, that's our first turn field. And we have all this in our hand still. So, can anybody say busted? Can anybody say freaking busted? Because that's what this hand is. We could have also searched Mooling Glacia off that instead. Off that Sea Serpent. Search, and I think that's what we're going to do. And that's our first turn board. That's going second too, assuming they have a Kaiju. Also, we really can't even do anything else after that because our board is just full of stuff. And that is a bonkers first turn board going up against just a Radian that we can easily get over with Mizuchi equipped to anything. Well, the only thing we can equip it to, and we just have Raigeki and a infantry if we needed to get rid of it somehow. And we couldn't use Raigeki or just beating over it as an option. So yeah, that's going to wrap up that turn. We'll go ahead and shuffle things up again and draw into another one. Alright, let's see what we get. We'll draw 5, and then we'll draw into a 6th. That's not bad. Maxi, maybe we'll say we'll get 1 draw off of it, and then we draw for turn to break even. That's not bad. We opened these 2 cards again, so we are outing a lot of stuff, which is the main reason I wanted to play this gun. Is just outing problematic boards like, of course, Tree Toad. Tree Toad is going to be a problem. Like, of course, I can summon it, but it's also going to be something I have to worry about even more so. And just ABC, the inherent threat of ABC. This card kills ABC so hard if they don't tag out and stand by phase. Not only do they lose the Kaijus, but they also lose the board wipes because they do tag out. The monsters they summon will die, which is what you want. You don't want Buster Dragon. You want to be able to deal with Buster Dragon because Buster Dragon. The plays that ABC can do without Buster Dragon are like easy to deal with. It's just like once they get Buster Dragon out, it's another level of complication you don't want to deal with. But this doesn't end with Tree Toad, so it kind of makes me a little discouraged. If we draw another card, that makes it a little better. But I said, like, theoretically, maybe draw one card off Maxi. Maybe we don't draw any cards off Maxi. Maybe our opponent opened up really, really badly. But I think that's a solid first turn board. We normal summon this, send goons, add Megalo, and marksman or infantry, and summon them. Search out Diva, tribute this. I guess we can play it out. We can play it out. Why not? Why not just do it and see where it takes us? Where is Dragoons? There's that, and then we're gonna add that, and then we're gonna summon him by doing those two. And this is the one thing that bugs me to no end about Moray of Greed. It really does irk me. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it gets on my nerves sometimes. I don't know about half of you Mermail players too who are watching this, but it does bug me sometimes when you have Moray of Greed in hand, but you don't want to use it. And believe me, there's times I've had this in my hand, I'm like, absolutely I want to use this card, but then there's the times where you're in a situation like this where it's just a dead card, and you could use it at the beginning just to say you used it and gamble off already decent hand, but then you risk drawing into like worse cards. So I don't know. Megalo effect to do that. Summon this. Summon this. This will go for this, and then, like I said, we could have done either of these at the beginning of the turn, but we're just sticking with hypotheticals. We'll summon out this. Actually, what I just realized is, oh my god, what we could do, and we could do it, is we could do this. Could we not? What do you need to summon Tree Toad with? Is it just 2 level 2 aqua types? Okay. Thought you could just do 2 infantries, but you can't. So that takes that out of the realms of possibilities. What else can we do here? We could either single for Moonlight, or we could single for Coral Dragon, which I think I'm gonna go for Coral Dragon. And this is one of the reasons why I want to play 3 infantry in the main board, because I run out of infantries too quick, and infantry is definitely better than marksman right now. So like, I think it's better. Salvage, we'll add this and this, and then we can more agree these 2 away and try to draw into an instant fusion or something, which we'll do right now, I guess, just to try our luck at it. Actually, we do have Coral Dragon, and we didn't. We already tributed Neptibus, did we not? Yeah, we did. It revived, what's it called? It revived the flippin' infantry for Diva, so we do that. I would say we could just discard for Coral Dragon, but I don't really want to do that because there's no real benefit to. And I just put cards in upside down again, so that's annoying. Oh well, we'll draw 3 cards. This, 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 and are you freaking kidding me? Give me a water. That's not a water, but it's Soul Charge, so it's really good. So I'm just going to leave that one there. We have Soul Charge. We have the ability to make Tree Toad with 2 infantry or 2 dragoons right there. And then we have like this and Regeki, which we didn't even factor into using at the start of the turn that we definitely could have. And I think for like a lot of test hands, like I try to do going first, but like this one I always try to go second with just because it's more realistic. Because it's definitely a going second deck, so you want to definitely see your going second capabilities. And that's going to wrap up that test hand. We'll do it and jump into another one. Alright, that'll wrap up the shuffling part. And what we draw in this test hand, and one thing about like the Kaiju engine, it kind of helps to reinforce the idea of just wanting to go second all the time, because of course cards like Slumber and Kaijus are dead going first. But like it's a risk you have to take, and like it's just part of the whole protection plan, which I'm okay with that. Max C, let's say we'll at least draw one at the bare minimum, and then a draw for turn, giving us a Kaiju. I would definitely more agree to weigh these two. We'll do that now, because as long as we have Teus Goons, like we're already set with a decent play. Teus Goons is always nice. That can get us some Neptibus, it can just Diva, get us a Pike if we want to. Get us a lot of stuff off those two cards. Pike, or not Pike, Teus Goons. Only if frickin' Teus was a Sea Serpent, dude, I swear to God. Could you imagine if like Gameciel was a Sea Serpent? Could you imagine it? Could you just imagine it? Alright, so there we go. We'll draw 3. Best thing we can draw would be an instant fusion off at least one of these. Neptibus, that's decent, that's better. Going second, there we go, we got the Slumber, that going second Therio, that practice, that mentality of wanting to go second, having this engine pay off, and we also have this too, if we need it. Because yeah, what we could definitely do is, we could like Slumber, blow up their field, summon this, pop the Kaiju in their field, and then drop this other one on their field as well. We could also do that. Definitely be an option. But yeah, that's a pretty self-explanatory end. We just summon these two, or summon this, discard that, search a Diva and like a Gun or something, and then go into Neptibus from there, off the Diva. So we'll wrap that one up there quickly and go ahead and start another one after we shuffle it up. Alright, let's go ahead and do probably last test hand. Let's see what we get. Deep Sea Diva, Max C, open up that card again. I like to see that card in my opening hand. Instant Fusion, and Infantry. I like this hand a heck of a lot. Let's go ahead and Max C, get our at least one draw off of it, and then draw into a Gameciel. Oh my god, this hand is amazing, bro. Where has this hand been all day and all weekend? Let's go ahead and start off by dropping the Kaiju on their head, and then we'll do this, and go into Neptibus. Start things off right. Neptibus sending Goons, adding a Infantry too as well. Also, one thing I want to mention, like about the Undying engine, like I'm not saying it's a bad engine. It's like, and like with me not doing well playing with it, it's not that I like despise it. I just don't like it that much. Like I really do want to play it. Like I like Undying. I like the concept of playing it. It's just like not for me though. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it that I don't like. Then we'll synchro. We'll go into Tatsunoko. This is also really wish I had a level 5 synchro to play. Like, I kind of want to play Speedway Chenbara. Just cause like that situation right there comes up a lot, and not having a level 5 synchro makes it kind of awkward. We could just Trish here though. I guess doesn't matter if we miss out on the extra Dragoon search, because we're gonna make Tree Toad anyways, and get a search off that. So let's synchro for Trish. That was 4, 7, 8, 9. Just want to double check. Summon Megalo. Discard those two. Have this survive this. Oh, what am I doing? And then we'll search. Also pop something off of the infantry we discarded. Free negation. Free negations are cool. Love free negations. And then we will instant fusion for Tree Toad, basically. In short. Where's our other Dragoons? And then this might fit all perfectly to a a freaking Moulin here. If we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're way over. We are way over, but that's okay because that's our first turn board. Oh, and we discarded infantry, so their Gamma Seal got popped. And then I don't think we used this effect yet, so we just tribute this away, get a search, and attack twice. And proceed to Dougie from there. So yeah, that's another going second/first test hand. And I think that's where we're going to end it. We're going to wrap it up on a good note. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think I mentioned in the last test hand video, which was for DDDs, or whether or not the DD one went up already. But I want to try and see if there's another way I can do test hand videos. And I might do them on YGO Pro, because it's kind of inconvenient to record these videos the way I do. I might try to do test hand videos like on YGO Pro in the future. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like for your boy, Tree Toad, totally awesome, or else he will find you and he will lick you with that big tongue, which you may or may not like. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and as always, Winter Kilo signing out, and we will see you in the next one.